Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, I'm Kaleigh.
I'm Deandra. It's nice to meet
Hi,
you.
nice to meet you. This is my husband, Matt.
Hi, Matt. How are you today? So based on your last menstrual period, you're roughly 6 weeks and 2 days, and usually we can't see anything over the belly at that point. So I'm going to have you empty your bladder, and we'll get you set up and we'll do a transvaginal ultrasound.
Okay.
All right,
Sounds good. Ready for this?
And so I'm just putting some gel on the end of the camera.
Okay.
And then I'm just a little bit of cold gel and pressure.
Okay.
If anything's too much, you can let me know.
Okay.
So we always kind of take a look around. We'll take a look at your uterus and ovaries. But just to start, I'm seeing a little gestational sac.
All right.
It's right there. You see the little black kind of circle right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this little circle right here is the yolk sac.
Okay.
And no embryo yet, but that's okay. We'll just base you based on what we're seeing. And the yolk sacs will probably about 5.5 weeks.
Okay.
So. But that's about it at this point. And then we'll take a look at your uterus and ovaries too. Make sure everything looks good.
So at this point, like based on my dating, is it normal that you would only see the egg sac at this point, or?
So we're gonna date you at 5.5 weeks because that's all we're seeing.
Okay.
It just means that you could have ovulated at a different time than what we assume. Like you could have a longer cycle, or than the 28 days, which we kind of go off.
Yeah. Typically mine are like 30, 31
which would
days.
make sense. So.
Okay.
Because at 5.5 weeks we would not see an embryo. We don't see an embryo until 6 weeks exactly.
Okay.
So it just means we would follow up just to double check.
Okay.
Make sure.
So we'd probably repeat this ultrasound in like a couple of weeks or so, maybe?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And you might probably do another transvaginal ultrasound at that point too, because even at like anything under 8 weeks, we usually do a transvaginal ultrasound to get a little bit closer. So.
All right.
And that is it. We are all done. I'm gonna take this out now.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey. You ready?
Yeah.
So.
What do you think?
This is the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's okay though that it's earlier than we thought? Like there's no embryo yet?
It's a little under 6 weeks.
Okay.
So I'd say we repeat the ultrasound in a couple of weeks.
Okay. All right.
Not worried. There is what's called subchorionic hemorrhage, little bleeding where the implantation takes place. And because of that, I would recommend refraining from intercourse until
we get that
first trimester is out.
Okay.
This is where he did his part.
Yeah.
You don't need
Sorry.
So after end of August, I think that's what I recommend.
Okay.
So the schedule is I'm going to have you come back in a couple of weeks
Okay.
for repeat ultrasound.
Okay.
And then probably about 2-3 weeks after that, we do the initial blood work.
Okay. Sounds
and then ultrasound around 12-13 weeks for nuclear thickness.
Yep.
We'll do that in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Main thing is, I think, you're feeling nauseated, you're having all the symptoms, so not worried.
Okay.
5.5 to 6, these are like smidgens we're talking about.
Right. And my cycle is longer than normal, so.
So I'm not worried.
Okay. So not next week, but the week after schedule an ultrasound.
I would want at least 10 days. A couple of weeks, I think is better.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.